Good Friday, home builders. Mike Means here, wanting to bring you the latest update from our state capitol. I've got 3 items that I want to talk to you about very briefly. The first is our registration bill. Since our last update, I wanted to let you know it did pass the Senate Business and Commerce Committee by a 6-3 vote. Now that sounds good, but 2 of the members said they'd vote no on the floor if we didn't make a couple of changes. And they did strike the enacting clause. So the title is off, the enacting clause is off. It tells me that we still got a lot of work to go. So keep the faith. I will keep you posted as to the progress that we make. But the good news is we met the deadline, got the bill passed, and we live for another day. The second thing I want to mention is the tax credit legislation that deals with our energy efficient residential construction. That credit was scheduled for your hearing this week, but due to the overwhelming response of our members on our voter voice, that bill was pulled from the hearing and was laid over. So that means it's still alive, no changes to it, and there's 1 more week before the next deadline, and there will be a couple of more committee meetings. Hopefully we can keep it off the agenda, and if it's not heard, then the bill is done for the session, and that means our tax credit will be safe for another year. Only those people who have a representative on the committee would have received that voter's voice. And then lastly, we had a terrific success on Monday night this week. The aggregate bill, which is the bill that would have allowed counties the option to raise severance tax on aggregates, was defeated in committee. Now that was a bill where I just worked it in supporting the aggregate industry. Aggregates are the gravel that goes in our roads, goes in our concrete, goes in our sheetrock. So if they would have allowed a county to raise the severance tax, it would have raised the cost of our products. So we were able to defeat that measure, which again makes it finished for this year, and we'll just have to be diligent for next year. So that, in a nutshell, brings you up to date at where we stand. Of course, I appreciate everybody's response to our voter voice alert. It is very critical. This time of the year especially, there are fewer and fewer bills being considered, which means your voice is louder and louder when you respond. So I appreciate that. So that's it for now. Hope that you do have a blessed Easter, and remember, He is risen.